right, take that journey inside.
Okay, what's up everybody? It's your boy Collins Diambo and welcome to another episode of Hoop Diaries with Collins. And today, again, we are diving into my diary where I'm going to be sharing some things that I feel like are important, things that I've learned, and things that I'm actually applying in my life that you can apply in your life and in your game to help you see some major improvement. Okay, remember improvement in personal. So it will help you improve in some ways, in some areas of your game and your life. That's what I'm saying basically. Now, here's the truth. The mind will not follow where your body refuses to go. Think about that. Your mind cannot go to a place where you just talk about, a place where you're not putting in work, a place where you're not willing to sacrifice some things to get you to that thing that you're talking about. And we've seen players like this, players who their skills, their game cannot back up what they're saying. And what I've come to learn from one personal experience is after a period of time, your belief in yourself will start dying slowly. And if there's a game that can really expose that, it is our game called basketball. So let us break it down. The problem with I want, a lot of players will talk about, I want to make the team, I want to be a great shooter, I want to be a great ball handler. Man, by the time nafika hiyo next season, I want to be the best ball handler. I want to be the best shooter in our team. I want to be the best defender. I want. It is okay, you want it. But what you have to realize, that is just your mind talking. And the fact is, basketball, from one person's experience, doesn't respond to words. Basketball comes alive through behavior. So after talking about it, just make sure that your body follows your mind. Because if it doesn't, what happens is doubt creeps in. Eventually, you start doubting yourself. And slowly by slowly, your game stalls. What you have to understand is, if your body doesn't follow your mind, then eventually your mind stops believing you. That's how it works. So it's like your body follows what your mind is talking about through behavior. Okay, I want to be a great shooter. Ni sawa. But what are you doing to be a great shooter? Because if you're only talking about and you're not, and your behavior is not changing, after some point your mind will stop believing you. Na hapo ndio doubt inaingia, fear inaingia, and your game starts going down. And by the way, whatever I'm talking about here also applies in our lives. If you're always talking about I want to do this, I want to do that, number one, first thing from my own personal experience, learn how to move in silence. Let people see the result. I want to do this, I want to do this. You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know which kind of energy they are going to receive that message with. Move in secret, jaman. Let them see the result. Sawa, hiyo hata sikuwa nimepanga kuongelea. That is just a side note. Move in silence. See mambo ya I want. Stop talking about it everywhere. What you have to do is, it's okay to know what you want. Okay, but after that, your behavior has to change through the work that you're going to put in to help you become the best shooter, best defender, best ball handler, best teammate, whatever it is that you want to do. Why action creates belief? I've been playing basketball for, since 2002, but I don't know how many years. That is how many years? 26 minus 2. Yeah, over 24 years I've been playing basketball. One thing that I can confirm, vizuri sana confidence in your game does not come from hype. Confidence of your game comes from proof of work, proof of early mornings, proof of training with a structured program, proof of putting in the work with a goal, proof of focus. That's how you gain confidence. You have to put in the work. And as I said in a previous video on Instagram and TikTok, on my social media, young players, you need to work on your skills. Basketball skills, but also skills outside basketball. Soft skills. Okay, your career skills. Because your proof of work is what is going to build confidence in you. I just had a basketball camp with a school. And the guy that I called to come and cover for me in terms of media, taking pictures and videos, the guy who did that is somebody who's been recording videos and putting videos on YouTube. Very good videos. We've been watching them, thousands of views. And I was able to call him because I have confidence in him because of the proof of work that he has done. And I'm going to pay him because I have proof. I'm confident he can actually do it. In fact, I'm like, this is very easy for him. He'll do it very easily. No, and I don't need to bring a whole media team. This one person can do everything. I've seen what he has done for other leagues locally, for some basketball teams, so for some content on social media and on YouTube. So I'm confident that he'll be able to execute on the same. So confidence comes from proof. When it comes to basketball, you don't just believe that you can shoot a 3-point. So you just want the ball. Awa tusemanga, nilishoot juu nilikuwa open. Yes, ulikuwa open, but how confident are your teammates with you taking that 3-point? How confident are you taking that 3-point? You are not that confident. Your teammates are not confident with you because there is no proof. How do you develop that proof when it comes to shooting? You have to put in the reps. How will you be able to handle pressure in a basketball game if you've never put yourself in that situation? If that situation is not familiar? And how do you do that? During your workout sessions, play small-sided games. Handle pressure full court. You understand? So by the time you get into the game, you understand the patterns of defense, you know what to expect, and you're able to handle these defenses easily. So you must have proof to gain confidence. Let's talk about performance. You see players who perform at a high level, and you think like, I'm confident too. Z is the thing. Before you're able to perform at a high level, the layer below it is confidence. Now, how do you gain confidence? We've just talked about it. By action. Which kind of action? Reps. In this particular case, we're talking about basketball. Reps. Now, what are reps building in you? They are building belief. They are building belief in you. So, for you to build belief, you have to start with the reps. So, that is the action. So, basically, here's the path. There's action. Take action, which builds on your belief, which builds on your confidence, and then now you're able to perform. Most of us, or some of us, players, will try to move from belief to performance, or from action to performance. No. And this is the kind of people who will come and shoot, for example, maybe once a week. Agenda zoezi. Ameenda tu maybe once a week, and then it's like, I'm ready for the game. You're going to break. So there's that action which builds your belief. I can do this. So I'm working on my 3 points. I'm believing myself through the shots that are going in. My form is okay. So it's building my belief. Okay? And then because of that, I'm confident now to go shoot in a game. Okay? I'm taking those shots confidently. Now, when I get into a real game, I'm able to perform because I have a strong foundation. So remember, that is the path. Hakuna shortcut. That is the path. Every part of the player must be engaged. The reality is, for real growth as a basketball player, if you want to like really experience a real growth in your performance as a basketball player, things must line up. Now I'm going to read some things here and then try and break them down a little by little to help you understand why, for you to grow things, there are certain things that must line up. Now we start with your mind. Now, when it comes to your mental game, it's basically talking about your decision, ability to focus, and ability to understand the game. I told you guys last week, one quality of an elite player is the ability to make decisions. Ndio tumerudia tu tena hapa. Okay? And understanding the game IQ. Focus, you get it through meditation. Are you able to focus on a particular move, and you shoot those shots, maybe 50 shots, just the same shot going right and left. Are you able to focus on that without getting bored because you're interested in the details? Are you able to focus on something like that? Are you able to sit down, close your eyes and meditate and visualize yourself playing, performing at a high level? Those are skills that you have to learn. Decisions. What I've come to learn, manze, and appreciate is doing workouts where I am forced to make decisions. I feel like those are the best workouts because they help you understand the game. They help you know how to read and react and make good decisions. Of course, you're not going to make the right decisions all the time, but if you put yourself in a situation where you have to make a lot of decisions during your training session, ikifika game jama, things will be better. Things will not be, basketball is a pattern. Things will not be new. I've taken a screen from the wing, I'm attacking, I know I have somebody from the corner lifting, so I'm looking at the help defense, I'm looking at the guy coming to guard me. Are they hedging? Are they staying? What decision am I making? Oh, they are staying. Oh, I'm attacking. If they come, I know I have somebody lifting. I can give a overhead pass with one hand and the guy will be able to shoot, will be able to get a chance to score. Such things are only like learned if your training sessions are set up in a way whereby you have to make decisions so that you're not afraid of failing. Number 2 is body. So here you're talking about skill work, conditioning, and strength. Your ability to dribble the ball, to shoot, to defend. Are you well conditioned? Can you drive with contact? Can you finish with contact? This is now your body. So tumetoka mind, these are elements of your body that you should work on. That thing that must be aligned is your heart. You are talking about your effort, discipline, and response to failure. If you lose a game, how do you respond? If you make a mistake, how do you respond? If you make a decision and it was not like the best one, how do you respond? Do you play all out? Do you go into the game and give your all? Our way to nims for offense, you want to shine, upate shot to shoot. How disciplined are you when it comes to training? Are you the kind of player who's reminded all the time, hey, focus. Hey, guys, we're here. Hey, guys, stop talking. Hey, stop laughing. Focus. Let me tell you, if you are that kind of player, don't be surprised when you're sitting on the bench. You have to work on these things. You have to know how to respond to failure, and you always have to give 100%. Effort. Yote yani unaweza. It will help you guys. This is now the heart. The last thing is your habits, which sleep, nutrition, hydration. But unaweza kunywa maji consistently. You can wake up the same time consistently. Do some HIIT workouts at home, like for 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You can do that consistently. Like you can shop for yourself consistently in one way or another, because your habits trickle down into your game. Your habits will determine how far you can rise. So check on your habits. So remember, everything must be engaged. Everything must line up from your mind, body, heart, and habits. Basketball rewards alignment. If all these things are aligned, then basketball, even life, will reward you. How to elevate your skills fast. Here's one thing I can tell our young players. Never say you want to do something without having an action plan behind it. Otherwise, it will just be another story that will be giving us, hey, I want to do this, I hope to do this, and 3 months down the line, even 3 weeks down the line, nothing will have happened. Because your mind is talking, but because your body never followed, we have no result. Na inakwanga tu majamaa, hakuna shortcut. You know those kind of people, au ni mdomo tu. Story ndio akona mingi, but he never follows up on what he's saying. So move in silence. You have to tell anybody, tell a few people who can hold you accountable. Not to make you feel good, but people who can help you, or people who can hold you accountable, so that you make sure that you follow whatever you said, or whatever your mind said, with behavior, with action, to build your belief and confidence, and then you can perform on a stage. In this case, it's the basketball court. Sawa, hiyo ndio siri jamaa, kuna ujanja ingine. So with that being said, guys, I hope you got some value from this short episode. So what I want to encourage you guys is, especially young players, don't talk about what you're going to do. Just show up, put in the work, improve, get better. Let us see the results manifest. And we'll come and tell you, or ask you, jamu ulifanya nini ukafika hapa? And I've seen you've been working. That is good. The results is what is important. Because for you to get the results, it means you've put in the work. You understand? And then now you're able to perform. So, thanks so much, guys, for watching this episode. If there's something I need to talk about, please let me know, and I'll see if it is in my diary. I'll be able to talk about it, or if it's something that I can bring a guest to talk about it. Well and good. Nitamtafuta akuja hapa hivi, si ndio? Thanks so much, guys. Remember to subscribe, and remember, guys, your mind will not follow where your body refuses to go. Sasa, it's your boy Collins Odhiambo. Remember to subscribe. Till next time, be a hooper after God's heart. It's your boy, and I'm out. Peace.
Yo, lace up the kicks, it's that time again. Collins in the lab, letting stories begin. From the court to the mic, he breaking it down. Hoop dreams, real talk, no cap, no clown. Bounce like a dribble, mind sharp like a pivot. Life lessons in the game, he gon' make you feel it. Late nights, bright lights, goals in the fog. Every episode a gem, welcome to the Lord. On Hoop Diaries, yeah, it's more than a score. It's heart, it's hustle, it's truth at the core. So press play, lean back, let the moment ride. It's Collins on the mic, take that journey inside.